It is go time for Monster Monday. Sit back and get ready to enjoy a live show. Comment any questions, see what's up in our world of epic, and hear what we have in store. Welcome to Monster Monday. Hey everybody, welcome to Monster Monday. As you can see, I am not in office. I am on the road again. Except this time I'm in a truck, which sucks. If I'm going to be on the road and have to pull over and do this, I wish it was on the bike, but I'm not. So we're just going to have to wing it. So thanks for getting it set up and rolling, because I am on my way home from Mississippi. We were down there seeing the kid and taking care of some business down there, and it was just a shit show. So one thing after another, and I finally got on the road back home now, and I have to be home tomorrow because I'm heading out of town, because next week I am performing a wedding in Minnesota. So
Nice.
I have to hurry up and get home so I can throw my stuff on the bike and get going. So that part is good. So how was your weekend?
Yeah, it was good. I had a car show on Saturday. Good
That
turnout.
looked
It was fun.
And that looked awesome too, by the way. The
Yeah.
the car show with the bike and the truck, and that
Yeah,
looked like that looked like the kickoff to summer right there. Like,
it
you
was.
know,
Yeah, we had 3 bikes. Dylan brought a trailer and all the half of his, you know,
that's
corral or
awesome.
his stable. Yeah, it was a good time. And then I stole his bike Sunday and rode it for quite a while, and yeah, it's kind of
That
nice.
was that was great too. And like a bike that's kind of that cool should really have a bunch of miles put on it by somebody famous.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, because that bike is so hard to find, and it's so hard to find famous people that can rack miles on a motorcycle.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'll do it.
yeah, so that
He's
was
not riding
awesome.
it. Somebody should. I
Yeah.
had a ton of fun. I really did. Yeah. But
Well, we were down in Mississippi, and I took the wife. She's sitting alongside me. She wants nothing to do with being on camera. You want to say
oh,
hi? You give her hand in front of it there. So
hi.
I took her fishing because that's what quality husbands do.
Yeah.
I took her fishing to a refuge in Mississippi, and I'm walking along the bank, and I'm like, "Hey, there's a gator right there." So there's an alligator with just sunning itself with its head sticking up like this. So I walked right up to it and put my lure on its nose, which was a fake frog, and I just laid the fake frog on his nose and took a picture.
Oh my god.
So that was pretty funny, and he was pretty cool. So that was pretty epic. So
That's
we saw
awesome.
the we saw a gator. We didn't catch any fish, but that's pretty much standard for me at that place, at this refuge, because I always go during the day when it's 105 degrees down there, not prime time fishing time. But anyhow, that was my weekend. So I went fishing, I went golfing with the kid. I never beat my kid at golf, and I had a lead going into the ninth hole, and I totally choked. We ended up tied going into the last hole, and I
Yeah.
totally choked, and he beat me by one. So
Oh.
that just sucked. So I still cannot pull a win out from the kids. So I decided that when I go back, I'm gonna cheat or beat him with a club.
Yeah.
So I gotta keep in line one way or the other. So anyhow, so what's new with the kids? I've been out of the loop.
Yeah. So kids, Alfie was pretty sick and he was in the hospital.
I
Um,
saw that. How much does that suck?
that's crappy. And yeah, so he's out now and he's getting better. He had I might not say this right, but rhabdomyolysis or something like that. It happens from trauma to the muscle. So he received an injury in school to his back on Wednesday. So they figured it put him in put his body in shock, and now and they figured that's what it was from. But
That's
he
just
goes,
crazy. It's just crazy to think about that. The little things you don't even think about.
no,
Like I'm pretty knowledgeable on DMD and all things, but I can't even wrap my head around that. Like the things you do, and then they you're messing around and they fall down and get banged, that how serious that actually is.
It can be really serious. Yeah, he was pretty sick, and he's got to go back in tomorrow for some more blood work. And then he had 2 more weeks left of school, but they said, for the safety of him, he's not going to be able to finish school. So that was kind of sad. He's not going to be going back into school till next September to his new school. So
Yeah, that sucks,
yeah,
especially missing out on, how the end of school is. You don't do jack shit anyhow.
right.
It's just playtime. So it
Yeah,
sucks. Like he does all the sucky parts of school, and then it gets to the best part, and he can't risk going. So
I can't go.
it's a bummer. And so it's like that comment right there that
Yeah.
Jess put, is
I figured somebody would pipe in. Yeah, I read a little on it, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about for sure, But
yeah, and they got to put it in normal terms like that, where the muscle
exactly.
breaks down, the kidneys can't handle it, causes problems, because that's what Gavin had when he found out. His pee was brown, and
Yeah.
obviously even a kid knows, hey mom, something's wrong with my pee pee, so something's not right. So I don't know, that's just tough, but that just shows you how tough those kids are. Alfie's so damn tough. That's
Yes.
and it just sucks they have to be so tough. Sometimes you just kind of want to be coddled and babied, and like I'm all for being tough and toughen up and do that, but sucks you just have to be tough all the time.
Yeah. Oh, that stinks.
Yeah.
I asked all the boys, just to bring up conversation, what their favorite summer activity is, and Alfie said his is football. So kind of
Soccer.
Soccer. Yeah, soccer. So yep. And that brought some communication out for Drew. Is he said his favorite summertime activity has always been running through the sprinkler, which is kind of, you don't think about little things like that,
Yeah.
And but they're planning on modifying a poncho for his chair, to cover up his chair to allow him to run through the sprinkler. So
How sweet is that?
I know, simple thing that you didn't think about, but and then he also said he loves his gel blasters, and he loves to blast his mom and dad with no remorse.
That's awesome, man. Who doesn't like to shoot people with a gel blaster? I mean, really.
Wow, yeah, right.
I mean, even Twister likes to shoot people. She shot me right in the eye, unprovoked, and for no apparent reason.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it was unprovoked. Yes. That brings me to Jack. Jack's exams start tomorrow. He's got 4 days worth of exams coming up. He's counting the days for Kansas, I guess. So, and Jack's favorite summertime activity is football, soccer. Shauna says the front lawn can have up to 15 kids playing at a time all day long. I miss those days.
Awesome. So that's what Irish people do before they start drinking. They just gather in the yards and play football, I guess, huh? Because you don't see 15 adults in the front yard exercising after about age 17. So that's where they start hitting the bar, I guess.
Yep, exactly.
And Twister said, let it go. I did let it go. I was just pointing out the fact that shot somebody in the eye. And my doctor says it may never be the same.
Hopper says he's forgot to get everything together for the monthly winner on the Monster Weekly.
Oh, that's a good call. That's a good call, but I'm behind and I can't get it together today, so that ain't happening.
Next Monday?
Yeah, next Monday at work. I'll be on the road again, but I'll be on my motorcycle and I'll have time to get it together by then.
There you go. Okay, that leads me to Gavin. Gavin's scoliosis scan came back great. Numbers were 0 to 5, 0 being the best, and he ranked 0. So that is awesome. His bone density test did come back with a slight change, but hopefully the meds can put him back where he was.
Oops.
And Make-A-Wish, I thought this was kind of cute. Make-A-Wish gave him a big no to Denmark, but told him he also can't have both Alaska and Hawaii. So he decided to do Hawaii and swim with the dolphins, see the manta rays, and take a helicopter tour of a volcano. So they're waiting to see if that wish goes through better. So
That
we'll
sounds
see.
pretty badass. But what Gavin's number one wish was to go to Denmark to see
I
the
know.
Lego house, and Make a Wish said no, and I flat out told him, then we're going to Denmark. So the monsters are going to Denmark. And when I see the monsters are going, I'm going with Gavin. And anybody wants to join me to Denmark, I'm going. So there's not a chance in hell that I'm not letting him see that Lego house. So the only thing I'm going to do is see when their spring break is and try to fit it into my schedule next year. And the best time to go to Denmark, I think, is a little bit early in the season, late spring, because you don't get the crowds. So if you can take a little bit of rain and a little bit of crappy weather, you're better off. So that's my plan. So get ready, Gavin, because we're going to Denmark. I already looked up flights. We can get flights. We're gonna be booking those before the fall because right now the flights were what I tell Amy, what they say, 500 or 600.
Yeah, something like
It was like $500 or $600 to go to Denmark. Like that's just stupid not to go. We can get a Airbnb, we can get a hotel, we can figure out something. So there's there's Denmark is right below Sweden and Norway, so it's in my Viking line of places I want to go anyhow. So and Gab wants to know if Amy can pick the hotel. Like
Yes.
that little prima donna is gonna have to get used to staying in some shitty places because that's how Riot rolls. And you can just be happy we're in a hotel because we could be Hoka camping it.
Yeah.
And I can bring a sleeping bag, but that kid wants Amy to pick out the hotels because like he wants to go Chanel style of travel and not Riot's homeless style. So that kid's IQ is a little bit too high. When we start picking up heroes, we got to make sure that their IQ is not through the charts like all these five kids.
I know.
You can't get anything over on any of them. Like we got to get
No.
some that are a little bit lower on the IQ chart where we're like, oh, this hotel's really nice, buddy.
That's funny.
Yeah, so
Oh,
how's gonna
crap.
work. But I'm excited about that. But we're going to Denmark, so we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna have that booked here fairly quickly for at least 2 tickets, and I'll put Gavin in one of those backpacks I use for hunting, and we'll lug him around and show him Denmark.
There you go. That's
Yep.
awesome.
So we're golden.
He got a new scooter too. I don't know if you saw that, his little scooter thing to get him around. He says that's helping him find a new sense of freedom. So that's been awesome.
You know what the best part about that scooter is?
What?
Somebody bought that scooter and just sent it to Gavin.
Yeah, I thought maybe you knew who it was, but
I don't.
I don't either.
Like I wish it was, me. I didn't even see it on his list. Evidently it was on his Amazon list. When I got on the list, we went and got everything on the list. So that either went on the list after I was on it or somebody had already beat me to it. I have no idea what the scenario was, but whoever that is, I'm assuming it's a monster out there somewhere. Could be somebody in his family though, so I don't know. But we're gonna think that they're a great monster, whoever that is. So
Oh, absolutely.
whoever that is, that did that, man, my hat's off to you. Brought a tear to my eye to know that Gavin has a network of people that love him. That somebody just scoops up a scooter, gets it to that kid, and it makes such a difference in life. Like
Yeah.
you talk about, doing things to, help a kid live his best life. I mean, you can't, I mean, that's just a goddamn home run that
Yeah. There.
I don't know how you can, do any better than that. So I'm jealous that it wasn't,
Yeah, me
that it
too.
wasn't me. Like I so wish that it was, but then at the same time, I'm way happy that it was somebody else and that Gavin's impacted others that
Yes.
feel, as I do. So it's pretty awesome. So whoever that was, you want to be anonymous, that's fine. But if you whisper it in my ear, man, I'd love to give you a great big hug. So, and I'll try my best not to scream from the top of the mountain who did it, but I won't make any promises, but I sure would like to know.
Exactly.
And then they had the ramp as well. Like somebody bought
Yeah,
the ramp, and that just changes a kid's whole life. Like now he just bolts out the door like kids are supposed to do. Kids are
right.
supposed to take off and be gone, and parents are supposed to wonder where the hell is that kid,
Yeah.
and is he coming back by the time the yard lights go on? That kind of shit. That's what they're supposed to do. So whoever that is, it was awesome. So I appreciate you.
That was awesome. Apparently, it's been terrifying mom a little bit because he's getting super fast at backing up, and it's terrifying mom a little bit how fast he's able to speed back up.
Well, I'll blame that on Hopper because I was trying to teach Gavin how to take things easy and slow and just gentle through life. And then Hopper always wanted to go fast and ride the motorcycle lane. So that,
Right.
I thought, well, Hopper, don't you think that's a bit fast? And Hopper said, no, this is what a kid needs to learn. So I don't know. I guess.
I blame him
uh,
too. Yeah.
yeah, so I blame Hopper. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And anybody else
Mhm.
that says otherwise, we'll mute them. But that's
Sure,
cool.
Riot.
I'm glad. I'm glad to see Gavin have that cool shit happen because that's
Yeah,
awesome. And a kid deserves that fun stuff. And those are things that his parents would gladly buy and do that for. It's just that this goddamn disease costs so much money on all the other things. You can't get a kid everything they want or need and function in your life. That's why I'm so happy to see that we can step up and do it.
exactly.
So, and I think he's pretty good. Like Hopper's got a pretty good record of wrecking shit. So, I think Gavin should be all right.
I'm not saying anything.
If Gavin hits a pig with that scooter, then I know it's Hopper's influence on him. So
Yeah,
if he recklessly blows a corner, then it might be Riot's influence. So we'll just
it
have to wait
might
and
be.
see.
Let's wait and see on that one.
Yep, good stuff though.
It all is. Yep. So this week they said they're preparing for Kansas, so it's been a little quieter week for them finally. But preparing for Kansas, and then it's mad prep for the 48 and 10. So
There's no rest for anybody right now. We go right from
I know.
Kansas 48. I come home from the 48. I literally have a week and a half, and I got to get down to Florida for the Hokahay. I get up to the Hokahay. It's like there's no rest. It is just a whirlwind of activity right now. I've been so busy ordering things and getting banners, getting this, getting that. And then to top it off, I didn't even tell you this. I get a call from the bank today that I have to call the bank. And I'm like, I'm talking to you, jackass. Like, what? If you called me from the bank, I'm pretty sure that I can talk to you about banking. No, I got to call a fraud department. Somebody tried to log into my account. So I don't know what happened. They won't even tell me all the details, but somebody tried to log into the account on my online banking. So I thought, all right, so what do I got to do? Come in there and get a new card or whatever? No, guess what they do? They close the account.
Oh yeah, they'll close
Yeah.
it, and then
So
you have nothing. Yeah.
yeah, so the Mile Monsters account got closed today.
Oh, it was Mile Monsters.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
not
it's
yours.
no, no, not my account that I have four of them in the same thing where you just close one and then those put the money in the other one. No,
Yeah.
it's got to be the Mile Monster account. Now I have to go into the bank and uh do a
I
whole
was gonna
new
say
thing. And I hope it wasn't your kid. They
wasn't
wouldn't
get.
even
I
tell
know.
me. They couldn't even tell me where the login attempt came from. So I don't know. I was a little pissed off, but then I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like maybe it saved me. I don't really know, but now it's just a pain in the ass because I'm on the road. Now I got to go home and do that. So I couldn't even believe it that they that they do that. So I don't know. Frustrating, but anyhow, now I'm
It
gonna
is.
go back and open a new Mile Monster account. So that's yay, go right,
Yay.
go.
It's the first thing I thought of was Gavin. I hate to say that, but that's the first thing I thought of.
I wish it was Gavin because then I wouldn't have been so pissed off. I would have just been
Yeah.
like, "Oh, kids,
Well,
like,
it's kid.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I did so much shit as a kid. Like, I'm like, well, kids are kids. They break windows, they shoot at cars with BB guns, and they throw apples at things, and they do all kinds of stupid stuff, and they try to log on to banking and stuff. So I would have just been like, okay, that's what kids do. I'll go in there and get a new account. But no, this is probably some jackass trying to thieve me. And I just had my brand new iPad stolen from when I was in New York City. While it was last Monday, while we were on our show, like when we were doing the Monster Monday, and I was in Central Park while I was doing the show. Somebody stole my iPad.
Oh, you're kidding.
So I must have been a little too distracted doing the show. So they stole my brand new iPad. I'd only had it for maybe a month. So I don't know if that had something to do with it. Maybe they were into my iPad, and I don't think I had any login stuff on my iPad, but
Maybe it was the rats. Just kidding. Dylan said that I had to say it.
Yeah, we have video of the guy that got in that tried to log in, and some rats down there. That'd be pretty funny. Like that would be another one that would be pretty good. So it was pretty good, but yeah, so that was nice. I lost my iPad, I lost my bank account. I've not had a good cheap month. I've lost so much shit. I feel like you know not all there, so whatever. That was a nice way of putting it, right? Okay, sorry. But I didn't tell you that happened, so such is life. All right, what else we got?
So we got Turbo. I had asked them what Turbo's favorite summer activity is, and Nicole says all is well there, and they're hoping to get Turbo back in the pool. That was a big thing for them when they were on vacation, was Turbo in that pool.
Just put a life jacket on him, take him to any pier, and then just dump him off. Like he'll swim, he'll bob around, and just bring him back. Then eventually the waves bring him to shore, load him back up, take him out, and drop him off again.
Simple as that.
Hey Turbo, you want me to come out to the Santa Monica Pier? I'll take you swimming.
Oh crap! Yeah. So he got a new snorkel mask and a floaty for the pool, so he's all set to go. So
that's awesome.
He's going to be swimming.
I think they would enjoy the pool like that, because when you're in the water like that, you have, the zero gravity like that would be a lot of fun. I think the boys would love the water.
Yeah, I think it's kind of good exercise too for them. So.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Swimming is awesome exercise. It doesn't feel like exercise either. Nobody wants to go to the gym and lift weights. Everybody wants to go swimming.
Yeah, it's easier.
Yep, exactly.
That's all I got for hero news. I got a little other news. Loco's on day 161. It's honor week this week, so get out and ride.
Yeah, except I'm not riding.
You're not riding.
I missed yesterday and today. I tried to find a motorcycle. I actually found a scooter down there. I was going to try to ride that yesterday and today and see if I could get enough sympathy votes that let a scooter count. The little ones you stand on that are battery powered.
Oh, that kind of scooter.
Yeah, not a cool scooter,
like a Vespa.
Yeah, like a stand up scooter. But I would have sat on it, rolled around like that, but didn't work out.
No. This week we're looking for goalposts. Get out and find your goalposts. Get your pictures with your flag. Last week was crosses. We had a total of 319 crosses.
Amen.
Yep. Ladies kicked butt.
I'm seeing a pattern here, and
me too. Us
guys got to get out and do a much better job because the women are starting to bitch slap us around a little bit.
Yeah. So, yeah. Selena took first place. She got 47. Paula Wellborn got 39. And Carrie Robinson got 37. Way to go, ladies.
That is embarrassing that how many they got. And I should have had a lot more because God loves Riot most. So I should have shown a little more respect for that. But I was just so busy. And to be honest, I didn't ride my motorcycle all week. So
you're forgiven.
Yeah. That's how it works, but that's pretty awesome. And so people know the winner every week. We got a cool new prize coming for them because I get so far behind on things, it's hard to stay on it. So we ordered a prize. Mandy's going to be mailing out that to the winners, so that'll be pretty cool.
Okay. Speaking of Mandy, she said that only 20 people scored this week, so we got to get out and ride. She's pushing for everybody to get out, and also remind people to submit their rides. And some of the numbers are dropping a little, so she's like, get out there and ride. So
Yeah, exactly. Especially when it's for fun, you know, you're already riding. This time of year you should be riding. Like, stop and get some goalposts.
Yep.
You know, somebody posted one today I thought was pretty clever. They had the flag on the fence. I don't know who just did that. Sure it was a girl racking up
I'm
points.
sure it was.
Yeah, it's embarrassing,
it
but they
was.
keep doing it.
So
And
get out there, guys.
tell Dylan to order more flags. He should have every bike registered.
He's like, oh dang, I got this bike. Now I don't have a flag. I'm like, well, I think they're out of flags, aren't they? I was gonna do one and then they ran out. So I don't think we have any more.
You could sign up and then just get it. You can use a temporary one until they come in anyhow.
Gotcha. And you can get
more.
That's all I have for news. I'm trying to make it short and sweet, so we're already 26 minutes. But
that's pretty good. That was our goal. 20 minutes ish, so we can stay under half hour. That'll be perfect. So that's all I have. There is a bike show this weekend that I know Frankie and Loco are doing up in the Pacific Northwest. There's so they're doing that bike show. So watch for some live videos that Loco is going to do. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to do some live videos. And there'll be a lot of fun stuff going on. So that will be good. And next week or 2 weeks, we have the Monster K. I'm pretty excited about that. Everybody's been pretty active promoting that, making sure, but just to hit on that briefly before we get to a half hour.
Yeah.
Just to make sure everybody that signs, you have to be signed up and you have to fundraise the $300 to start anything off. Like, you have to hit the $300 and then it begins. Yep. Now, like I told Mandy, that puts you in the game. Once you're in the game, you get extra chances at the bike, but none of those extra chances come if you're not in. Being registered is signing up and donating or fundraising $300. That's how it begins. After that, then you have a lot more chances. You can go to Kansas, you can ride 1,000 miles, you can fundraise extra money, that kind of thing. But nothing begins until you have $300 on your fundraising page, or unless you go directly to mine or somebody else's and you just donate 300 and you just say, I want a chance at the motorcycle, whatever. There's been like 4 people at least, maybe 5, that have donated to mine that some don't ride, some do ride. One of my best friends in Minnesota, Ted, he actually lives up in Brainerd. You met him. He rides a BMW. His BMW sprung a leak, and he hit me up and he goes, I've got to win that Harley now. He goes, I'll ride a damn Harley if I can win one. So, so I hope my buddy Ted wins a Harley so he can be riding a Harley and go that route. So that's really all I got. The hats, the Be Epic hats. I should have worn my hat for promotional purposes because I've had it on all weekend. My Be Epic hat. They are online right now for 2 weeks, I think. But they are a cool looking hat.
They're nice.
I think that was just a fine job of designing that. Whoever did that is epic because that's an epic design. They should get like a special pin or something. Maybe a Chris Pie 5, Amy.
Yeah. No. Way to go, Amy.
That was kind of a weak high five. That's much better. All right, that's all I got. I don't know what we're at for minutes. I can't see anything, but we can sign off.
29.
29? Oh, we got 30 seconds then. You want to kill 30 seconds? We'll keep it at a minute. Or we'll keep it at a half hour, I mean.
Yeah.
So at a half hour, we'll just hit end. Where are we at?
15 seconds. Well, we got 45 seconds left.
Oh, 45 seconds. The Monster K swag bags. I mailed them all out to anybody that was waiting on those. A couple people ordered them the day I left for my the 20K. And that was the other thing. My Monster Gump ride got certified by the Iron Butt Association. 20 days.
Oh, nice.
20,000 miles. So I'm not real big on like giving a rip about that kind of stuff, but that was a pretty big
That's
ride.
pretty
So
cool.
I was pretty happy about that. So it's
That's
all
awesome.
certified. They certified it and it'll be all good. So that's awesome. That's all I
5
got.
seconds.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Be epic. Do cool shit. Bye, Misty.
Bye.
Yes. Do epic shit. Skylar, do epic shit. Bye.
Bye.